Well, hello everybody and welcome to a great Monday morning, episode 60 it is now on the show, and welcome to you and to all the viewers out there. Well, today we're going to be talking about getting ready for going back to school. And we talked a little bit about it last week. So, if you've still got your kid on school holidays, guys, parents, take them shopping. Joining me now for episode 60, you know where we bring the show to you. Here's Gus. Good morning, Gus. Welcome.
Good morning, Barry. Thanks for having me. Yeah, episode 60. That's a bit of fun, isn't it? Exciting to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk about the music first and the album before we get on to going back to school. It is very important to commit yourself to music. And why is it important to commit yourself? Well, I will tell you why right now. It is very important to commit yourself because if you say you're going to commit yourself to writing music, creating an album, and it's very important. Here's Gus now to open episode 60 with that.
Yeah, that's right, Barry. I think that's a really important life lesson for everybody. If you say you're going to do something, you tell someone that you're going to achieve something or do something or create something, or just anything in general. It's always good to keep your word. It's always good to stay true to yourself and to stick it through to the end.
And if you're going to record, okay, find a suitable room or somewhere quiet, and also set some time to practice as well. Don't just think, you're going to do it, and then decide on the day, not gonna do it. Well, you're not only letting yourself down, but the person as well, because they may have gone to a lot of trouble in finding a room for you and your mates, so be true to your word. Here's Gus now.
Yeah, that's true, Barry. That's a really nice thing to say, and I agree with you completely.
So, the importance of writing a song, okay, and making it. Make sure you've got the right beat and the right time to start the song and the lyrics to the song, and work out the song that you are going to practice. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's great, Barry. Those are two important things to get done before you start, and if you can do that, then you're bound to start off well and have a better chance of succeeding.
And if you make a mistake, guys and musicians out there, please do not panic, okay? Everything will not go to plan. If you miss a lyric of a song, don't worry about it. Don't get all upset about it. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's right, Barry. Mistakes happen. Sometimes you get a word wrong, you get a chord wrong, whatever it is, but there's no need to make a big deal about it.
So don't go, and then go stop, because the important thing is you've got to take a breath. Go, And it's very important because if you do the song in one hit, guys, and you make a mistake, then you are completely kaput. Here's Gus.
Yeah, well, but that's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with making a mistake and having to start again. Or if you can push through, you can push through. It's a good idea.
So here's the golden rule, and we will cut to another shot with back. When you are making a music album, guys, it is really important to know what you are doing and working out how you're going to write your music, having the right lyrics and the appropriate lyrics. Because if you see on CD covers, okay, some CDs will have a label telling you there is a warning, such as explicit language or language that may offend the listeners. Here's Gus now.
That's right, Barry. That's really important. If you're writing music, if you're writing lyrics, and it is offensive, then you have to let people know, because that's not allowed. You shouldn't do that to kids or young listeners.
And another thing, guys, once you have recorded your album and released it, well, more importantly, how many songs you're going to record for your album, especially your first one. Start with 5 first and see how you go. Here's Gus.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's always important, guys, to really think about how many songs you're gonna put down on the album. Say, like, 5 songs to start with. This is a pilot album, like you see on a TV show. Actors do a pilot episode first, but for my first album, I'm just doing 5 songs first. And before you record your CD, okay, do a cover, like have a photo of yourself, okay, and then inside the cover you put a little spiel about yourself. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Barry. I don't think you necessarily have to do that before you record. You can do that at any point. But yeah, it's great to have a little photo, a little blurb about yourself, and yeah.
And have a good reason why you are producing the album too. And if you're gonna sell the album, guys, make sure that you have permission to set up outside somebody's shop. But the most important thing, guys, you've got to be careful when writing songs to make sure that you know the copyright rules and don't just go rip someone else off. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's true. Copyright is really important to take note of, and you can't go ripping off other people. It's not allowed.
Without their consent, because when I make my videos, right? Nobody is allowed to view my footage except with my permission because I am the one recording the show. Here's Gus.
That's right. Once you've recorded, it's your property, and no one else can take it.
So be really careful, guys. And another important thing when writing music, include other people in your band, your group as well, like a drummer, guitarist, pianist, and even someone playing the violin or a trumpet, anything. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Barry. It's nice to have a good range of instruments and different sounds, and yeah, it's a great way of doing it.
So it's great that you want to record your music, guys. But yeah, there are a few things that you need to consider. Work out the day you're going to start practicing and how much time you will need in your day to record it and to practice, and how many hours you're going to be practicing for and have a break in between. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to do it all in one go. If you're getting a bit tired, if you need to have a break, there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to look after your voice, good to look after your energy, and yeah, that's a great idea.
And if you are sick, like we said earlier, just before the break, let the person know, because they may be setting up a special place for you to practice, like the piano there. Here's Gus.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. If you are going to be late, you're going to be sick, you are anything, it's really important to let the recording studio know and to keep them informed about everything.
Well, now it's time to talk about preparing for getting back to school. But before we do that, if you need quiet time whilst practicing, close the door, put a sign up saying, please do not disturb practicing / recording in progress. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's definitely true, Barry. When you're when you're finally there, you're recording, you don't want to be interrupted, so make sure the people know. Make sure you put a sign up, and yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, now here's segment 3 on today's show. like a cloud in the sky. I could see myself from high above, and I knew I must follow love. Instead I will follow love. Somehow I will follow love. Follow love. Oh, have the future and have the past. They're waiting inside your eyes. And after all of this, they'll have to know.
Yeah, keep going.
At least it's your time to ride. Rise to the believer that I am. Lead me on, lead me on. Let the fever of your love. Oh, my God, that I've been holding on. Leave the word I've spoken, and the spell will not be broken. I know I must follow love, follow love, follow love. Yes, I must follow love. Someone to lead me, follow love. Someone to hold my hand, follow love. Somebody to lead me on, follow love. Somebody to walk beside me, follow love. Someone to follow me there, follow love. I must follow love. I must follow love. I will follow anywhere that leads me. Follow love, follow love, follow love.
Beautiful, Barry. Fantastic. That is a long song.
I know.
Let's have a drink, okay? You did amazing.
We said last week on the show that it was coming to the end of the school holidays and term 1 will soon commence, and the 2024 school year is around the corner. And like Gus and I said last week on the show, make sure you replace your lunch boxes, your drink bottles, because they may have broken at the end of last year, and also consider your child's uniform too. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's right. It's always good to be prepared for the new year and start thinking about all the things that you have to get ready for school.
So like your school books, your rulers, your glue, your calculators, your rubber, and also you need to have good pens to write notes down, and also have a good school bag. here's gas.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Those are all good things, and you know, it's great to start your year off well and to have all those things ready.
And also consider the school lunches now. There's nothing worse than making school lunches, but as we said last week on episode 59, okay, junk food going out, nutrition going in. So, now the sandwich fillings. Okay, before we get on to that, work out what bread are suitable for sandwiches. Okay, and when you get home from the shops, guys, put the loaf of bread in the freezer, okay, and bread rolls, okay, and then as soon as you get up in the morning, before you get yourself ready, allow the bread to defrost as it has been in the freezer the night before, okay? And then, if you find that making sandwich fillings is hard in the morning and you're trying to get ready for school or work, make the filling the night before. Like hard boil some eggs, right? Mash them up with some mayonnaise, put it in a container, label the date, put a label on it, date it, and when you made it, the same with the tuna. But make sure, guys, you check the date on when you made the filling. Here's gas.
Yeah, that is important, Barry. It's always good to be prepared and to make it ahead of time, but it does happen sometimes. You make some stuff, you put it in the fridge, and then you lose it for a little while, and then you don't remember when you made it. So it's really helpful to put a date on it, to put a label so you know exactly what's going on.
So, and if you find that making the filling is a rush, like I just said, make it the night before. And then when you're ready to make the lunches, the sandwiches, guys, okay, whack the filling on the bread, and then have good snap lock bags, guys, because it really is important. Here's gas.
Yeah, it's true. You want to keep it. You want to keep it airtight. You want to keep it nice and fresh. So make sure that once you made it, you wrap it up well before you eat it.
And also, don't pack foods in the lunchbox that are going to go off like cheese and milk and yogurt. And as soon as your child gets to school, remind them to put their lunch straight in the fridge. Here's gas.
Kids often don't have a fridge at school, so that's not always possible. But if you do have a fridge, then you should try and put it in.
Another way of keeping lunches cool, guys, is getting a lunchbox with a cooler bag, okay, with an ice pack to keep your lunch cold. Here's gas.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Barry. It's always nice to have cold lunch, and those cold packs are great for that.
Especially if it's gonna be hot. Here's gas.
Yeah, definitely. On those hot days, there's nothing worse than warm lunch. So yeah, keep it nice and cool. Get a frozen cool pack, or do whatever you can to try and keep it cool.
And look up on what freezes well and what doesn't. So, and if you and ask your child what they would like for lunch, here's Gus.
Yeah, that's true. Some foods are better for being frozen than others, and you know, it's nice for your kids to have food that they like for lunch.
So it's coming up to lunch time. So now it is time for the closing segment. To close the show today, we'd like to thank you for joining us today on the show, and we hope that all the school kids have a lovely new year. And remember, cross the road safely when going into the school grounds, okay? And make sure that your child has a good breakfast before school, because they may be too excited to see their friends, or they may be anxious. Here's Gus.
Yeah, school's an exciting time, but it can be tough sometimes, you know, leaving home, or having to be away from your parents, or anything. There's any number of things that can be difficult about school, so it's always important to keep in mind.
And tell your child that you do want them safely at school, and as you can hear, it is bucketing out there, so bucketing down. So to close the show, drivers out there, please do take it easy on the roads. Here's Gus.
Yeah, that's right. It's pretty wet right now, Barry, so it's important, that we stay nice and safe on the roads, and yeah, look after each other out there.
And the message that we close the show each time with is 000. We know that it is a boring subject, but guys, this is close to my heart, because some idiot is bound to prank call 000. So again, I'm going to put it out there that these 000 operators are vastly busier than you might give thought to. So if you see an ambulance coming from their station rushing to an emergency, please give consideration. Here's Gus.
That's right, Barry. That's really, really good, really thoughtful, really helpful. Give consideration to the ambulances. Don't be an idiot, and just look after each other.
And don't prank call 000 for fun, because it is not a number to be taken lightly. It is serious. So if you haven't got an emergency, guys, please leave it alone. Here's Gus to take us out with that message.
That's right, Barry. Don't be an idiot. Leave it alone. If you don't have an emergency, leave it alone.
Because the wrong call that you make to 000 could cost someone like me or anyone in our service their life, and that's all there is to it. And if you're feeling lonely or down, call Lifeline on 131114. That is 131114, and they are there 24 hours a day for your convenience. So on that note, that is episode 60 for this week. Join us for episode 61 next Monday, and we look forward to your company then. But from myself now, Barry, Phil, and Gus, thank you so much for your company this week, and for your listening, viewing pleasure on the show. Well, I have a little bit of a video to put on the show. I will follow, so look out for episode 60, coming soon to a screen near you. Gus, as always, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, Barry. It's a pleasure to be here.
And it's lunchtime now, so it's bye from us.